morning, everyone. We've had the slightest drizzle out here this morning. And a little more rain expected later in the day and later this week. We need rain pretty bad now. And the state fair's over, so I can officially wish for rain. Hi, Stripey. Come here. I have not seen Morris yet today. It's 52 out here, and it certainly looks and feels like fall today. I am going to head down into the front yard and plant at least one of the Japanese maples and put the little fence up around it. We've decided where Dancing Peacock's going. I had a rhododendron that I had planted down there that died. And I don't know what happened to it. I really don't think that it's that it got too dry. If anything, I think it was that it got too wet. But who knows. When I pulled it out of the ground yesterday, it was really dry. But of course, it had been dead for like 2 months and I hadn't watered it. So anyway, one of the trees is going where the rhododendron was. Don and I agreed it's a good spot. The coral bark here, and I realize my coral bark doesn't look super red. You can see little hints of red tinge up here. But it is my kangusaku. It is starting to change color a bit. Down here you can maybe notice it better. Just starting though, but you can notice the change. On is working, and you know, our intent is to go to the gym today, but I'm thinking closer to, you know, noon than now. I've got one small thing in the garage to do, testing on these snowflakes before I get my hands all dirty. And I am planting some of my plant tags. I got APS loaded up. Here's our ABS colors, the blue, the green, and the yellow. And they'll be done in a bit. I got 2 plates to print. 6 new plants, 6 new tags. All right, here's Morris. I accidentally went out in the front porch to put the dry chow out there and scared him. He was on the heating pad. But I had checked 15 minutes ago and he wasn't there. He's fine. I was very careful not to scare him off, and then I got back in the house and he left anyway. But here's breakfast, bud. Here's breakfast. Let me turn it over because I think some other kitties may have licked all of the good stuff off the top of it. There you go. All right. You eat some breakfast now. Alright, I will get the water refreshed out here so when Morris is ready to come back up on the heating pad, he can get up here. I'm not sure why he's not in the cat hotel at all right now on those heating pads, but wherever he's on a heating pad is fine. And there's a doghouse up here he can go in if it's really cold. It's kind of ugly today. It's alright, but it's kind of ugly. Getting a little bit of color across the way over there. Don says I'm driving robot tomorrow because we've washed Ruby and it's going to be probably wet and rainy and we're not going to get her dirty in the first mile. And I totally agree. Marty! Hi! You going to help me plant? You going to keep me company? I really do love it when they follow me around. Hi! Can I give you a belly rub and thank you for coming out, making the walk? Can I? Hey, that's my good boy. Yes, my good boy. Good boy, Mark. It is, you know, this or 90 degrees, mosquitoes, hot and humid, sweaty, I'll take this. Yeah, a girl from Trenton likes a few clouds. I'll take this. So there's the dancing peacock. It has these big fern-like leaves, and it kind of has a little bit of an umbrella shape on the outer tips. So out and down, fluffy, kind of like feathers, dancing peacock. It's cute. This is where I lost the rhododendron that I don't know why. So that's where I'm going to put it. I'm going to lift out a couple of those ferns and move them because they are a little close to the hole. Not that that had anything to do with the rhododendron, but, you know, I can stick them other spots. Aw, Marty, you're so cute. Hi, bud. Hey, bud. Dancing peacock is in the ground. Mulched, watered. I really worked the soil as wide, not deep. I moved 3 or 4 clumps of ferns and cut back some others. I was as surgical with the netting as I could be. I'm happy with how it turned out. It's chilly in the house and I'm fixing to have some chicken broth. I have lots of sleepy kitties today. Stripe has come in and crashed. Marty's helping me with the video. The little girl is over here on her Broncos blanket. Morris has come back up and gotten in his chair. We're going to call it his chair now. He's been spending time. That's the chair that's heated out there. Like I said, one of the 2 dog houses has the heater turned on, and the other one I can turn on if I need to. And I'm looking to see where Big Boy is. I know where Don is. He's working hard, and he's having a snack. I'm guessing Big Boy is in one of the cat heads. Not that one. Where is he? No. You in this one? No? Well, where are you? I haven't lost him, I'm sure. I just don't know where he piled. Maybe he's in here on the couch. Yep. Sometimes I like this spot now, Mom. That's the fastest I've seen Don move to get inside to go exercise in, well, never. It's raining a little bit. And it's colder than he's dressed for. It's in the, like, 54 out here or something. But I am really glad we're getting the rain. He's waving at us. We really needed the rain, so that's good. That's why I worked hard to get that one tree in the ground this morning so it would get rained in good. There's just no compensation of watering from above that equals a nice steady rain. So, well, we got home from the gym. We got in about 45 minutes. Don just got stuck doing a statement of work today. And everything takes longer than you think. And it was one of those situations where somebody sent some stuff for him to base his stuff off of, and it'd just been better off if he'd started from scratch. So anyway, we ended up going to the gym rather late, and then that backed us up to dinner, which wouldn't have mattered except for tonight's the Guardian Angel board meeting. So I did manage to have a couple of meatballs, and you know, I managed to have dinner really quick. The board meeting starts in about 10 minutes at 6:30. Hopefully there won't be any holdups getting through town. And, you know, it's kind of a miserable night to be going back out. Cold, dark, rainy. It could be worse. It could be snowing. And then we wouldn't be having the board meeting because they would have canceled it. Anyway. Well, I'm on my way home from the board meeting, and it's still raining. And, you know, I did the driveway yesterday, and there's a lot of stuff down on the driveway. We haven't had any heavy rain. We've just had nice, steady rain. And it's not over with yet. We're supposed to have it stick around for a good part of the week.